What is going on, guys? My name is Dustin and welcome back to the Minecraft channel today. Guys, I have a very special video for you. I announced it over on Twitter that this build may or may not be Stranger Things related. But I just want to let you know how this came about. So my awesome, amazing fiance Trista decided, well, not decided, one of her friends actually recommended to her that she tries to build a house from Stranger Things in The Sims 4. And Trista ended up doing the buyer's house, which turned out really good. And I was like, you know what? I really kind of want to take this challenge and put it in Minecraft. And I didn't want to do the buyer's house, so I decided to go with somebody different. And I decided to build, boom, Mike Wheeler's house from the show Stranger Things. Now, I just want to say, this was actually a pretty fun challenge to kind of take on. I had to look at a ton of Google images, and the thing is you never really see the back of the house, so I kind of did the back like I did the front. If you guys honestly know this house or have seen or found better pictures of this house, feel free to change it up and do it your own, because this is what I could find, and it was actually quite a fun challenge to do. So first things first, on the front of the house here, I went with a plain white concrete because I am using the city texture pack. I'm not using default. This is all done in city. I was going to use the sideways pillared quartz because it looks like, you know, like siding to a house. But the thing is it just wasn't the right color. It was almost too dull, and it just, in my opinion, didn't look right. But yeah, guys, you can definitely tell this is Mike Wheeler's house from Stranger Things if you're a fan of the show. Another problem that we're going to have is the interior. Now, I wanted to make this as accurate as possible. Now, in order to get the correct interior, which, by the way, is super, super hard to find the layout. So, what you see in the show in the interior is not how this house is actually laid out on the inside. So, it is actually very, very tough to do. And if I was going to do the interior accurate to the show, this house would have to be absolutely massive, and scaled up, it just wouldn't look that good. This is the perfect size for this house, and it just works with the size that I built it in. I just really, if I would have went any bigger, it wouldn't have looked that great in my opinion, because trust me, I messed around with it pretty much all day today. So as you can see, we got the front, we got the walkway. They do hang an American flag there, so I made a little American flag banner. I hang two little lanterns, because they do have two little lights next to their door. And yeah, over here we did the garage. This is where in season 1 they grab their bikes and they ride out down Mike's driveway when they're all leaving because they have to go home. The very first episode of the first season, that's kind of where I got this idea, and that's where you see a lot of the houses in the first episode. So that's kind of what I went with here, was based off that. So if we go over on this side, this is the side of the house right here. This is where Nancy's room would be. As you can see, I tried showing you guys when we get in there that it's really hard to do the actual real interior to this house because it's just not going to work with the scale that I built it in, and I would have to build it again super massive, and it really wouldn't look that good. It just wouldn't work. It's a very weird compromise. If you want the interior with the actual exterior, you're gonna have to build a house way bigger, and it just looks funky to me. If it looks good to you guys and you guys want to take that on, then by all means go for it. I encourage you, but I wanted it to look good, and therefore I had to sacrifice something, which being the interior, which I do apologize. Don't hate me, but I would love to show you guys how to build the exterior of this, obviously. Now I do plan on adding the curved driveway out, which I will do. I just want to get this video off for you guys because I was super, super excited. Now over here, I don't know if there's any windows right here. This is where it kind of gets a little difficult. I don't know if there's any windows on this side. Again, it's not a side of the house you really see. If you ever see a picture of the house online, you pretty much get it from this angle here, the straight on look, or a little bit this way. You really don't get any other front shots or side shots or back shots of this house. So I just don't know what else to do for that. Now they do kind of have this little thing popping out here, and they do have a chimney there, which I did the best that I could. But this is the back, guys. As you can see, I literally just copied it completely over from the front. I don't know if there's another window here, and it's really odd because if you do find one of the pictures that show this side of the house, there's like no shutters on the side of it, how there is on the side where in the show where Nancy's room is. There's shutters on this side, but if you look at actual pictures of the real house in real life, there's nothing here, which is really, really weird to me. Now I'm going to show you where we kind of run into the problem with the interior. Okay, so when you walk in, if you guys remember from the show, you walk in and you go off this way, and it's going to bring you into like their big dining room and then like their little breakfast kitchen nook. Now if I was going to do this, as you can see, we'd really be compromising on kitchen space here. And they have a table, they have a whole kitchen here, and it would just not work, because then this part should even be pushed back farther, because there's actually like a little hallway to walk into the other rooms from the other side. So it does not work on the scale that I built it on, and I apologize for that. Over here is where their little living room would be. You would have access into the garage, and they have like 2 living areas. It's super, super odd. And then obviously right when you come in, you would have like a hallway here, and then there's like another hallway on this side, and the hallway on this side is where they access down into the basement where you see Mike and the kids playing D&D. So again, it just really doesn't work, but this is exactly where the staircase is in the house. You'd go up, and then you would be greeted at the top of the steps. You would have some doors over here. You would have Nancy's room. You would have Mike's room. But yeah, as you can see, Nancy has a purple floor. Even if we were trying to do Nancy's room, the floor would be here, which would not work because our ceiling would be right there. It would just be a little too low. It just won't work, guys. Again, the scale, in order for the exterior to look good, it's weird, okay? So I do apologize for that. I know you guys probably really want the interior, and honestly, maybe I can find a way to just build the interior for you guys, but this is the exterior that I came up with, and I love it. It's definitely Mike Wheeler's house. It looks great. If you guys like this and you want this exterior tutorial, please smash that like button, guys. Subscribe. Comment down below, because when you guys do that and I see the likes and I see the comments and all the subscriptions coming in, it just shows me that you guys really appreciate my videos and that you want me to keep doing stuff like this. Now, I just want to say, I am not done with the Stranger Things builds. I'm going to do research, and I would like to do more. I would love to do maybe the school, which that would be really tough, actually. I would love to do the lab. I think it would be really cool. If you guys have any Stranger Things recommendations that you would like me to try and build and see what I can come up with, leave them down in the comment section below. Again, guys, I really apologize, like, the scale of my house versus, like, the actual interior. I tried building it big. I didn't like it. At one point in time, I had the roof, like, super peaked, and it just didn't look good, so I kind of went with this weird combination of, like, steps and slabs, and I don't know. I think it just gives it, like, a more natural type of thing. It's not, like, super pointy. I don't know. It's just me. This house actually, like, this exterior, from what you guys see, actually took me a little while to figure out, because, again, I had to do a ton of research. I had to look at all different kinds of pictures of the real house, and, yeah. And then, you know, this house has been done before on YouTube. I just wanted to give it my version to you guys, and let me know what you think. I actually personally really like the way it looks. I think it looks great. I really wish I could make it more accurate to the interior that you see in the show, but again, I would have to super scale up this build in order to make that interior accurate, and that can be a little tough to do, because then the house kind of loses its look. But I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Again, if you really, really want this, smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button and comment. I want to know how you guys are doing. I love talking to you. So, yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you later in another video. Bye-bye.